MTT8. So here we've got more work on semitones and tones, just like we did in MTT1. So let's have a look. There's not much explanation here, but we don't really need much. Complete the diagram. So we're just naming the notes. So we can do the white notes first, can't we? C, D, and then E, F, G, A, B, C, D, E. Okay? Now the only tricky bit is the sharps and flats, the black notes here. So every black note has actually two names, okay? Because they're named after just the white notes, but sharpened or flattened. So this here is C sharp because it's one semitone higher than C, but it's also D flat. So you can actually call it C sharp or you can call it D flat. It has two names. So you need to do the same thing for these. So I'm just going to help you with the next one. So we said C, D, that's E, and then F and G. So what does that make this? Well, it will make it G flat, because it's one lower than G. So I'll put that down here because these flats are down here. But it's also F sharp. It's one higher than sharp. Oh, sorry, one higher than F. So it's F sharp. Okay. So you need to do that for each of the black notes as well. And there's 18 points for the 18 things you have to put in. All right. Next, enharmonics. Okay. So this is going to describe what's going on here. Two notes having the same sound but different names is an enharmonic. So like we said up here, C sharp is the enharmonic of D flat. They're the same sound, they're the same note, but they have different names. Okay, and the same with E flat and D sharp. They're the same note, but they have different names. Okay, so they're the enharmonic equivalent of each note. Okay, so let's have a look. Tick the higher note of each pair. So we're going to look at these and decide which one is higher, as in which one's further up the keyboard, on the right or down on the left. Okay, so we've got a B flat or a B natural. So B flat this is B, B flat is there, B natural is there. So the higher note is going to be this one, the B natural, normal B. Okay, and then I'll do another random one. I'll do a sharp here. So we've got, this is bass clef, don't get caught out with this. Bass clef, we've got great big dogs, that's D, and then D sharp. So which one's higher? It's going to be the sharp, isn't it? Okay, all right, it's not always going to be the second one, so watch out. And then question 3, tick the lower note, exactly the same but the lower note. So let's do this first one. We've got F sharp and an F natural. So F sharp is here. Can't see that. F sharp is up there and F is here. So we've got which one's lower? The F natural is going to be lower. Okay. I'll do one more in the bass clef just randomly. So we've got all cows eat grass. That's an A sharp and an A flat. So the lower of the two must be the A flat, mustn't it? Okay. Looks like it's always going to be the second one, but I promise you it's not. So do check them. All right, turning over. We've got a little picture diagram of the keyboard semitone, the distance in pitch between a note and its nearest neighbour. So we know this from MTT1, don't we? Its nearest neighbour, so the smallest distance between two notes is a semitone. C to C sharp is a semitone. C sharp to D is a semitone. D to D sharp, D sharp to E, and so on. E to F is a semitone, okay? So let's have a look. What do we have to do? Write notes one semitone higher. Okay, so we've got an E. So one semitone higher than E is F. So we need to write an F. Okay. I'll do one more in the bass clef. Let's come down here. So we've got A, all cows eat grass. A sharp. So A sharp is here. It's the same. There's A sharp is there. It's the same as B flat, remember? So A sharp, we want one semitone higher, so that's going to be a B. So we need to write a B here, okay? All right, I'll let you get on with those. And then question 5, write notes one semitone lower. So exactly the same. We'll do the first one. F, A, C, one semitone lower than C, there's a C here, is a B. So write a B. Okay, and you can do the rest, making sure these bass clefs, check the notes for the bass clef. And then question 6, add an accidental, a sharp, a flat or a natural sign to the second note to make it a semitone higher than the first. It also says if no accidental is needed, just put a tick, so it might already be a semitone higher. Okay, so we've got an F and we've got another F, so we need to make it a semitone higher. So F, we want to make the second one sharp, don't we, to make it F sharp, so that's a semitone higher than this one. Okay, we'll do, I don't know, one more, so let's do one in the bass clef down here. This is an A flat, and then this is an A, so that turns out that's, well, be careful because that's also going to apply to that. So what we actually need to do, we need to, let's have a look. A flat is here. We want it to be normal A, don't we? So A natural. Nearly got caught out there. Okay, so A flat, A natural. So you can do the rest of those, making sure that it's one semitone higher. So moving on to the last page. It's quite a long one, this, isn't it? So we've got another diagram, this time showing tones. The last one showed semitones. So from C to D is 2 semitones. That's a tone. D to E is a tone. E to F sharp. So a tone is just 2 semitones. Okay. So write notes 1 tone higher this time. So if we go from C, this is F-A-C. There's C there. A tone higher than C is D. So we need to write a D. Okay. I'll do one more up here. So B flat, that's there. A tone higher, be careful here, it's not going to be B, it's going to be C. Okay, tone higher is a C. All right, so let's have a look at this. Write notes 1 tone lower, exactly the same. So I'll do one of them. F, that's there. A tone lower than F, it's not E, it's E flat, so be careful. 2 semitones lower is a tone, so E flat. So you need to write E with a flat symbol, okay? That's fine for that, you can carry on with that. And then question 9, we've got draw a bracket over each pair of notes which make a tone, okay? So let's have a look. They've drawn a tone of that, so it's helpful to look at the keyboard as well. You can't see that, so I'm going to bring it in this keyboard over here from MTT1. It's always handy to look back at that actually. So let's look at this one. This is an F, and then this is a G. Is that a tone? So F to G, yes, it is a tone. So I'm going to do a bracket over there. And then I'll do one more randomly. Let's look at the one under here. That's great big dogs, B, and that's C sharp. So B to C sharp, that's also a tone, okay? So you just draw those over all the tones and leave the semitones blank, okay? So that is MTT, what was it? I've forgotten. 7. No, 8. There you go, finished.